Hello, everybody. How's it going? It's Genoa, and I am back to film some YouTube videos. I have not filmed a video in a long time, and I'm going to start continuing my YouTube channel. So, as you know, maybe you know me, maybe you don't, maybe you're just coming across this video somehow. And so, let me introduce myself. I am a law of attraction coach and law of attraction mastery coach. So I help people manifest what is inside of their soul, and I help them bring it into the physical reality. I help them take what is in their soul's blueprint and help them bring that out so that they can actually live a spiritual life aligned with their soul's purpose. So, the way that I help people do that is by helping them clear out any limiting beliefs and especially family system traumas that keep people stuck in their conditioning, and so I help them remove all of that stuff so that they can freely express themselves and create the life that they want to create. All right, so I help people also just get really good at manifesting and using the law of attraction to their best abilities. All right, let's do this. So, let me take a sip of my peach spritzer. This is a peach spritzer with sparkling. The spritzer part is sparkling water, not wine right now. Okay, so let's see here. What are we going to talk about now? I wanted to actually go in. So now that you know who I am, okay, I've introduced myself. Let me check that off in my mind. All right, so I've introduced myself. Now, I would like to talk about some things that I wrote down. Okay, so first thing, tapping into this new vibration lately, and I want to share it with you so you can tap into it as well if it feels aligned to you. So the vibration is called infinite abundance. So as you think about these two words, infinite and abundance, you may notice what you feel as soon as those words are said or as soon as you think them, right? So infinite abundance. As soon as you hear those words, what do you feel? What do you think? What gets triggered in your psyche? So pay attention to that. And then pay attention to that as I continue to explain. So my version of infinite abundance, the vibration of infinite abundance is that literally there is infinite expansion possible for you. Infinite expansion in all areas of your life and in all parts of who you are, stepping into being the best version of you in every area of your life. That also means having a balanced inner masculine and a balanced inner feminine. So because think about it this way, if you have an imbalanced feminine or an imbalanced masculine inside of you, you will override parts of yourself, and basically you will not be living from a place of wholeness, which does not connect to abundance. Abundance is all about wholeness. Abundance is all about being abundant, which means being whole, because when your psyche is whole, then, and all these parts of you are healed, right? Then you can attract the reflection of that, which is abundance, which is wholeness. So when you have wholeness inside, you attract wholeness outside. I'm getting a headache from these on my head. Isn't that crazy? My head is like, I don't like those. So, okay, so there we go. Infinite abundance, all right? So just tap into those feelings of like, what is your version of infinite abundance in this moment? Because also your version of infinite abundance will change over time. So what is your version of infinite abundance, and what does it feel like in your body? Tapping into that feeling of infinite abundance in your body, feeling those feelings of, if you're literally on the top of your life, what would that feel like? And how can you embody those feelings more? Right? So I'm wearing a shirt, by the way, just in case you're wondering. Summer here in Texas, like, anyways, that's just how I am. If I could wear my bathing suit every day, all day, that's what I would be doing. That is infinite abundance for me. So, feeling those feelings of infinite abundance. Now, if you can practice that feeling, and you may need to sign up for one of my sessions, you can sign up for one of my sessions through my website. If you sign up for a session, we can figure out what is in the way of you actually really feeling that infinite abundance, and we can clear those blocks, and I will help you feel it more. But if you are able to tap into it right here, right now on your own, that's great, and feel that vibration. And what I want you to do is actually practice it, if you can, like every day. Practice it every day so that you can start to feel this infinite abundance as a normal part of your reality. Because if you have scarcity, and scarcity is lack, so any lack thinking, like you don't have enough of this, your needs aren't being met here, your needs aren't being met there, you don't have what you want here, you don't have what you want there, or it could even be like repressed scarcity that also will affect your vibration and what you attract. So repressed scarcity looks like, well, I shouldn't want this, I shouldn't want that, so I'm not even going to like consciously let myself decide that I couldn't manifest that or attract that into my life. So I'm just going to repress that. And actually that is also affecting the law of attraction and what you're attracting into your life, because that's actually going on. Even if it's going on beneath the level of your conscious awareness, it's still in your vibration, it's in your body. So shifting that, and that sounds like another whole other video, but removing any form of scarcity in your life will, byproduct, well, my screen just said something crazy, but I don't like that. A byproduct of that will be more wholeness and more abundance in your life. All right, so another little tidbit on this topic of infinite abundance. So when it comes to actually manifesting infinite abundance and more money into your life, you also have to be certain about what it is you do for money. Even if you're a housewife, right, or a mother, being certain in your feeling of receiving that support through what you do as a mother and a housewife, right? So I just wanted to give an example of someone who didn't have like a traditional job, right? Because my point is that it's all like whatever your craft, whatever you're doing, spending your life doing, right? Whatever your craft is, you have to have a great self-image about what you're doing as a craft. Okay, so if you are the stay-at-home mom or the housewife, like having a great self-image about, what you do and the value that you provide is really, really important. Why is my screen turning off? I don't know if it went totally black for you, but my whole screen just went completely black. I don't know, when you start talking deeply on the internet, the energy is intense, I guess. Okay, but this isn't even technically on the internet yet. I'm just filming it on my computer. I'm gonna upload it. Alright, so anyways, okay, so that's one example. Another example is, okay, you have your own business. So whatever your craft is, okay, selling jewelry, or you have a restaurant, right? You have to have a solid and healthy self-image about what you do and the value you're providing the world. So having that self-image means the way you talk to yourself about what you do. All right, feeling that confidence, right? It's a healthy feeling of, wow, like what I'm doing is so amazing. And I'm providing value to these people every day. I'm providing value to my employees. I'm providing value to the people who come and eat at my restaurant. I'm providing value to the people I buy food from. Right, seeing yourself as this abundant, this infinitely abundant being so then you have your craft, right? So I'm tying how infinite abundance is related to money, okay? And how money is actually a byproduct of, first of all, being abundant, second of all, having a good self-image of knowing your craft, right? And yes, you can make money by sacrificing your soul and all of that as well. But that's not my path. And if you're watching this video, most likely that's not your path. Okay, so we're talking about attracting money and creating money through a channel of infinite abundance. Okay, through your soul, through a spiritual connection to who you are. So that takes, like I said, being super skillful at your craft, knowing what your craft is, and having a really good self-image about it. I will share with you, for personally, my own experience of starting my business. I had a lot of work to do on my self-image and my self-talk about being a manifesting coach, because it's very not mainstream, all right? So there was a lot of thoughts that I had to work through, and sometimes still other deeper layers of these kinds of things come up because it's just so out of every day. Like people tell you, what they do. You don't hear that, oh, I'm a manifesting coach that often. Okay, but that is what I do. And it's similar to a psychotherapist as well, but it's also different. Anyways, having that connection to your infinite abundance, and then being skillful at your craft, and then having a great self-image about your craft. Great, great, great self-image, and great self-talk about what you do. Okay? Now I can also help you work through those beliefs and get better aligned in your self-image. That's what I do as well. There's a confidence coaching package on my website that is a great thing if you're working on this in your life, working on having a really good self-image. Ow! Oh my god, I have a cramp in my foot. I'm not kidding you. What do I do? Oh my god. Okay, it's gone. That was crazy. Wow, you really can't plan these YouTube videos, man. But that's what I'm all about as well, like spontaneity and being present in the moment, seeing what the moment brings. So anyways, I hope that was entertaining. Should I make a crazy facial expression? Okay, so what are we going to talk about now? Okay, infinite abundance, your skillful craft, and your whatever your business design model is, putting that out there, and having that great self-image, great self-talk. And then we will get into money. So now money. Okay. So yeah. So you don't want to put all of your attention on making money and attracting money, because actually it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel natural to us. It's a like constriction. It's a constriction in your body. Like if you tune in, you'll feel it. If you're so focused on money all the time, you're contracted state. You're in a contracted state. So that's why it's so important to be in your infinite abundance, because abundance is more valuable to us. And it's not that like one is better than the other, but like we need all of it. Like we need the wholeness. But infinite abundance, if we don't have infinite abundance, the feeling of abundance in ourselves, but we have all this money, like there's going to be this untapped potential. There's just going to be this more like constricted state. But if you have it all, if you have the infinite abundance and you have the financial abundance, like that is the dream that people are looking for. That is what you actually want. You actually want to feel financially abundant, but with the spiritual abundance, with your infinite abundance, like the feeling of expansion. Okay? But yeah, it's kind of common, like you'll see people who have a lot of money, but they're actually not, like that's another way of saying like money doesn't make you happy, or money can't buy happiness, because what they're actually saying, in my opinion, of this perspective in this present moment, is that they're actually saying that money can't give you abundance. Money can't give you your infinite, inherent spiritual abundance that you're born with, that you had before you were born, you'll have after you were born, you'll have after you die. Like abundance is. So if you have money without that, you are still lacking. You are still in a form of scarcity. Okay, so it's a very important topic. Can we just like put this out into the whole universe? All right, so anything else I wanted to say about that? I don't think so. Great self-image and a great self-talk about whatever you do in life. Whatever you're doing, make sure you have a great self-image and a great self-talk about what you're doing, because that's going to attract, your success. If you feel successful on the inside, then you're going to attract success on the outside as well. And you're going to attract people telling you these things. Okay? Alrighty. So that's what I wanted to say about that. I think that's it. Just remember to tap into those feelings of infinite abundance and really feel it, like really vibrate there. Because when you're vibrating on that frequency, then you're going to attract matches to that vibration. You're going to attract matches to that vibration, and it's going to be really fun for you. So have fun and enjoy it's inherent, right? It's inside of you already. It's who you are. It's your birthright. And I used to not get, when I heard this in the past, I was like, I don't understand what you mean. It's my birthright to be wealthy. That doesn't make sense to me. And now I understand why, because it was no, a feeling, I can create a feeling of expansion. And that feeling of expansion, that feeling of abundance is inherent. It's within me. There's infinite expansion already existing within us. We just have to tune into it. All right, so I'll see you in the next video. Enjoy the feelings of infinite abundance. Really tap into them every day if you can. I recommend starting in the morning doing a meditation. First, spend about 5 minutes just sitting and breathing and letting your mind settle. And then, once you're settled and cleared out, then you can imprint these new ways of feeling. And when you imprint these new ways of feeling and new ways of thinking from that blank slate that meditation provides, then it can kind of grab a hold into your psyche and into the law of attraction much easier. All right? So enjoy, have fun, and I'll see you in the next video. Namaste.